Welcome to my channel. I want to tell you a story, a Toontown story about something very strange that happened to me years ago. You might not believe it, but who knows? I am a gray mouse called Tuffy. It was like any other day. I bought some gags after finishing my last task to beat 200 sellbots. I finally maxed the throw gag, my toon, went to HQ to get a new task. And it was to talk to Honeymoon in Donald's Dreamland. I was going to enter the door. A cog walked behind me. Then on the inside, everything looked normal. I talked to Honeymoon, and the quest he gave me was to talk to him again. Only in the picture he was facing backwards. It almost looked like he had no face. I got another task. It was to get 4 cold colors anywhere. And again, they were standing backwards in their task. So I accepted and clicked again. I got another task. I decided to check if there was an invasion, and there was in Bounceboro. I went in a small building in Donald's dock. There I saw a blue pig named Slippy waiting near the gates. I asked, "May I join?" And the pig replied, "Sorry, I only use Speedchat." I waited a little. The pig was just standing there. We went inside the building, which was 2 floors. The jazzy elevator music played as always, and we saw the cold color inside. We used squirt, but it missed. Then, through the elevator, 3 more cold colors came. Only they were a much higher level. I decided to try out my wedding cake for the first time. However, the picture of this gag was not normal. It said 010101, and the cake was gray in color. I clicked on it and the battle music stopped. In slow motion, Tuffy threw a gray cake, but it did nothing. Then one of them used Evil Eye on Slippy, and it left him with only 1 laugh point. Slippy said, "That's gotta leave a mark." Then I said, "That's not very toony." The second cog missed me. The third used Synergy, but something happened. The camera pointed towards Slippy and Tuffy, yet nothing was going on. The screen froze at that angle. Time passed, and nothing changed. Slippy said, "I think I found a bug." I replied with, "I'm stuck." I left the screen again, open, and decided to leave the screen open. I went to sleep and I woke up after some time. It was night out, and when I came back, we were still stuck there. Slippy said, "I have to leave." Then someone whispered me, but with no name, "Hasta la vista, baby," in pink speed chat color. I clicked on the text quickly, but the profile did not pop up on the side. Slippy suddenly vanished in the blink of an eye. I was starting to get a bad feeling in my stomach. At the same time, I was also curious at what is going on. I had heard this game has all of glitches from time to time, I got another text in gray this time. Yes man says no. I clicked again and a colorless profile appeared. I've seen those before. Afterwards, I got a friend request. It was the yes man. Would you like to be your friend? Accept or decline. With a small picture of his head and his big lifeless smile. I clicked accept, then the cog messaged me, can you teleport to me? Next, I clicked go to, which was now available as an option. Tuffy threw a hole in the ceiling and he jumped backwards into it. Then it said Slippy went somewhere else and he jumped backwards into it. In the corner of the screen, my toon was suspended in mid-air in a grey screen with almost nothing in it. I could see a few cogs walking in the distance. The jumping animation in the distance was replaying itself over and over. Then I heard the Toontown Central theme start playing, all cheerful as it usually is. Just as I was about to exit the game, my toon had the delighted animation and got on its feet. I clicked on my toon friends list and I had 3 friends online. Woolsey Dizzy Slime, Light Green Dog and Slippy. Then I got a message. Slippy is coming to visit you. I stood still, but it said Slippy couldn't find you because you're moving around. So I was confused. Then I got a message from Swoozy Dizzy Slime. Stop moving around. I click on the message and then I saw a picture of my own room and my back looking at the screen. Then I got a message from Light Green Dog. Toontastic. I was shocked. I messaged Swoozy. How did you take the picture? He replied, it's a surprise for later. I decided to call my mom at that moment. However, when she came, the picture of my room disappeared. She didn't believe me. She thought I was making this up. Then she went to bed. I heard a giggle from my computer. Then it said, the gray mouse is coming to visit you. I tried to close the game, but I couldn't at all. Then after I tried to unplug the computer, yet it kept running. After I tried to open the door to go somewhere else, but my door is locked now. Everything was locked and it was pitch black outside. Hi Tuffy was spelled on the screen in a square white message bubble with black letters. I saw Mickey Mouse himself. He did the default wave animation and his laughing sound. Are you lost? Yes, no. I clicked on no. Maybe I should have clicked yes. Yes, what do you think? Then it looked as if Mickey went sad and his entire body turned bluish. He had no expression on his face, neither sad or happy. I look at my toon tasks and they changed themselves. It said collect 1 silly frog from the pond. As I closed my book, a pond appeared, as if it's always been there, but I had not noticed. I started fishing, but I was only catching starfishes and PB jellyfish sandwiches. I accidentally moved inside the pond and my toon started swimming on the surface. Then I heard, "What's up, Doc?" And a white gloved hand pulled my toon's leg underwater. Through my computer screen, water started leaking slowly. The water smelled of mold and swamp. From my own floor, a white gloved hand protruded and grabbed my leg. It felt cold and wet. I screamed and tried to get it out of its grasp. Suddenly, It disappeared. I saw Mickey's face at the center of my screen for a split second. The screen went black. Then many images flashed. Big lips with teeth smiling. Toon eyes staring. Razzle dazzle spelled in red and random images of things with no connection to each other. Dogs, trees, grandma, space, and tubes. Then my toon suddenly appeared in a dark forest. I walked a bit through it. Near a red silo, I saw a yellow duck toon named Trixie Fooey Gloop. The duck said, "Can you lead the way?" "Sorry, I can't." "Hello, welcome to Toontown." "Nice doodle." "Yeah, baby." "Well, love." I went to see my phrases and I only had one option available, and it was, "Who is Mickey Mouse?" I don't remember buying this phrase. I clicked on it and I only said squeak. Instead, I heard a noise behind me. And I turned around. No one was there. Then at the screen, I saw a faceless figure in the distance. It looked like it was a cog, but with no face. There was no name on its head. I felt sick. My toon started coughing blood, and so did I. Then I felt a horrible pain in my arm. I looked at my left arm and I saw with blood Toontastic written on my wrist. Then my computer screen broke and everything flashed in white. The computer literally exploded in a fire. No, many of you won't believe me. I'm reading to you the story that I wrote years ago, and I don't remember what happened. Is this really true? But I think something is very sinister about Toontown. I don't think it's as safe as it seems. Something might be wrong about this silly little game. Or maybe nothing is. Maybe everything is fine. Or maybe we just have to wait and see.